Hi boys and girls, I'm back today to talk to you about how to make an insect out of some recyclable materials that you might have at your house. So everything that I'm using today isn't recyclable, but one of the main parts is, and this is just from one of my egg crates, and you can use whatever you have at your house. You can also use some toilet paper rolls if you have any of those, or maybe some pom-poms if you have some available. Those aren't recyclable, but the main parts that you need to make an insect out of recyclable materials. I made one for an example. Teacher Cece never makes examples for children in the classroom, but because we're not together in the classroom, I just wanted to show you. And it's still drying, so that's why I'm just going to hold on to it. So I did glue the antenna here. I use this piece because I wanted to represent an insect with 3 body parts, because remember we talked a little bit about how insects have 3 body parts. So I really wanted to represent that as accurately as I could, with the head, the thorax, and then the abdomen. So the 3 body parts. And then some have wings, like this one is a bumblebee and it has wings, antenna, and then 2 eyes. If you don't have any googly eyes, you can use pieces of foam, you can use buttons, you can use little torn pieces of paper, whatever you have. You don't have to use the exact thing. You can get creative with the things that you have in your own house. So this is my example, and all I did was color this yellow with the marker, and then I just used the black to make the stripes. If you have paint, you could paint it. If you don't have paint, no problem. Markers work just fine. And like I said, mine is still drying, so I'm going to be very gentle so that it won't break. But I am going to move my screen down, and I'm going to show you. The next one I'm going to make, I believe, is going to be how about a butterfly? I'll do a butterfly, because I only have, okay, so I have my piece here, and I think I'm going to make my butterfly with an orange head, and so that means I can color the body like brown and orange together. So I'm gonna get my marker out, and I'm gonna just color some pieces around here. This part can be a little bit time consuming depending on how particular you are about coloring. I'm not going to be picky. I'm just going to try and show you as fast as I can how to make the body. And if you have paint, paint will go a lot faster, but if you don't have paint, that's okay too. That's why I'm showing you with the marker, because you can do it with marker too. I wonder if you could do it with crayons. That would be a really good experiment. What I do know is if you don't have the cardboard ones, I'm not sure how easily the marker would stay on if it was like styrofoam. So hopefully you can find a toilet paper roll that's empty, or a paper towel tube that's empty, or if you can find one of these. Okay, so that's good. That's as good as I'm going to do it, because I don't want the video to be too long. So I want you to spend more time creating than anything. So I'm going to put some brown like spots on it, because I know that sometimes these are not the wings, these are just the body, but I'm just adding some detail for the butterfly. And here's some brown. And I'm just not being very picky. I'm just throwing it in there. Okay, so this time I'm going to use this for the head. So we still have 3 body parts. We have the, is that right? Okay, so we have the head, thorax, and the abdomen. So remember, the insects have 3 body parts. So I will just put a little bit of glue on here and then attach my pom-pom. My pom-poms are kind of big, but trust me, I have been having these for a really long time, since my kids were little, and it's time for Cece to start using up her things so that my garage is not so crazy. So here's that. So now we attach the head, and I'm going to be gentle because you know what? It will take a minute to dry. And Olivia, can you do me a favor? I left the pipe cleaner on the counter by the sink. And then I have this pipe cleaner here, and it's just a small piece. It's hard to see because of my black shirt. And I'm just going to fold it and make like the letter V, like this. And this is going to be the antenna. I'm just going to kind of sit them in here, but I'm going to be so careful. Thank you, Olivia. Because if I am not, then the head will just fall off. And you know what? Sometimes people might get frustrated, especially if you're trying to work on something and it's not working out the way you want it. So I'm just going to be patient and gentle. That's a really key thing. So there. So my antennae are here. And you can fold them, but I kind of want to wait until the end because I really want the glue to dry as best as possible, because sometimes the antenna can be a little bit round. And this is the part where I'm going to also add on the googly eyes. And like I said, if you don't have these, you can use buttons. You can use just little pieces of paper. You can use, I don't know, gems. You can use foam, stickers, whatever you want. It doesn't have to be like Cece's. That's the best thing about art, remember, is that we can come up with our own ideas and creations to make things. And I would really love to see your insects and what types of recyclable materials you use and how you repurpose things around your house to create your insects. So head, thorax, abdomen, eyes, antenna, and sometimes wings. And because mine is a butterfly, I'm going to use this black pipe cleaner and fold it to make some wings. And they don't have to be perfect. They're just, whatever you do is perfect. It's your idea, and that's all that matters, is that you came up with the idea and made it your own. So I just kind of made a bow like this. And then my wings are just going to sit right in here. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue. But remember, it's not going to be dry yet. So I have to be very careful. So I'm just dropping some glue. I don't have any of the white glue. I feel like the white glue, like the Elmer's glue, might work a lot better. But we'll just use what I have in my house. And then look, there's my butterfly, made out of recyclable materials, and I repurposed some pipe cleaners that I found. It has 3 body parts: head, thorax, abdomen, antenna, 2 eyes, sometimes wings, and this is my butterfly. Maybe it's a painted lady. I don't know, just like the ones we had in our classroom. Maybe it can be a monarch. I don't know. It's whatever you decide. And I have my bumblebee, who isn't doing very well over here, who is finished. 3 body parts: head, thorax, abdomen, yellow and black stripes. Here's my wings and my antenna. Like I said, you can use more glue if you need to. It's your choice. It's your insect. You get to make the decisions based on what supplies you have available in your house. But I just wanted to show you a fun way to create. I'm going to add more glue to my bumblebee because she's not holding up very well. To create and have a fun thing for you to do. And like I said, maybe you need some time to gather materials, and that's okay. Usually I try to look for things a couple days ahead of time so that I can have it ready for you. And hopefully I'll wish well to my buzzing bumblebee so that she dries nicely. And here's my little insects. All right, boys and girls, get creating. Have a wonderful day. Bye.